Welcome to Upturned Table. And today we're going to take a look at something that was pretty exciting when I first saw it launch. So full disclosure, MyMiniFactory reached out to us to give us a free month of The Adventure, which is their new premium subscription service. Another part of full disclosure is I had already subscribed to it because it was in cooperation with both Free League doing Dragonbane and also TitanForge. So I've on and off subscribed to TitanForge's both sci-fi and fantasy. And so I knew they did good minis, and they've been doing really well. They did some official 5 parsecs minis. They're doing minis for an official EVE online board game. So good stuff. And so this really caught my attention. So we had played the initial adventure, the Rittermount adventure for Dragonbane by Free League, and saw this promoted. And I think the first time I saw it was on the actually the Facebook group for Dragonbane. So MyMiniFactory has rebranded their MyMiniFactory Plus to the Adventure. And how they first launched this was with this Dragonbane STL offer. So you get discounts on ordering from who are partners for creators that are partners on their website. And so if you don't know MyMiniFactory, they sell STL files. So a lot of people that produce digital assets for printing use this as their storefront. They also have a subscription service. So they recently began maybe a year or so ago, Tribes. So Tribes, which is their kind of version of Patreon. So a lot of these digital artists were on Patreon, and they would fulfill their digital assets through MyMiniFactory. MyMiniFactory now does their own. And a lot of the creators use both because they had existing fan bases. And also, you can see there's a physical tab on this menu. They've partnered with onlygames.co, or I believe they maybe have acquired them. So they do printing and fulfillment of actual physical prints of all of these digital assets. But we're here to talk about The Adventure. It's the second month. January has been the second month that they've offered so far. So I believe it's a $10, we'll see down here. It's a $10 subscription. And what it gets you is the 5 heroes from the starter set for Dragonbane, 10% Dragonbane discount, partner benefits on the MyMiniFactory website, and then included are monster STLs that are released monthly, a monthly loot box with adventures that are in PDF form. So everything is digital assets, and then a stackable 10% discount in the store. So yeah, they've already said, so basically, when you sign up, the first month was the hero starter pack. And then each month after that is going to be a Dragonbane from their bestiary, basically from their adventure book, the Dragonbane monsters that appear in the different adventures. Oh, yeah, the Rittermount monster. Oh yeah, so they even list on this menu which month is which adventure. Nice. And here is an image of the Company of Adventures, the 5 pre-gen characters from the Dragonbane starter set. The other nice thing is I believe it's in the second month, they are offering the Quick Start manual, Quick Start guide through PDF, which I think was initially released with their Kickstarter, but I don't think is around for download anymore. So the quest, as they're calling it, is this 12-month loyalty program. When you sign up, you get the initial 5 heroes and then a licensed Dragonbane baddie monster for each month after that. And they are available at quite a significant price, I guess, because they're officially licensed ones, but the STLs are available separately. But it's a very good deal, the subscription. And then the loot box is an additional 20 STLs that they offer by the kind of popular creators on MyMiniFactory. So, and it's also a mix. It's they're staying, because people were probably drawn in by Dragonbane, it stays mostly in the fantasy realm, but strays into a lot of 5e and D&D supporting adventures and miniatures. And then the partner deals offers from some of these guys. So Anycubic is a maker of 3D printers. Mini Wargaming is a website, YouTube channel that does a lot of support for miniatures gaming's Chronicle and Netfire Group and Dice Shop. I guess Dice Shop would probably make dice. There are offers from these partners. This is a cooperation between Free League and TitanForge, who are, both do great work. So let's take a look then. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. So you can have the little bit of the detail. I believe it's $10 monthly. If you pay annually, which is almost $90, you're getting about a $250 discount. every month. And I think everything is pretty much the same, just monthly or annually. And so here's the first welcome pack. So this was the big incentive that drew me in. And we'll take a look later. We'll go over to the Facebook group, and some people that have printed and painted these miniatures already. We'll see some of those in action. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that as of this recording. So Printed Legends contributed to the first month with some nice baddies. And Moonlight Minis, oh, that's right. They did a Nutcracker themed adventure because it was December. So Christmas theming. We'll see some more of those miniatures up here. Printed Legends had a nice Frost Ridge and some nice Hydra and dragons, and I believe there's even more dragons. So here's a Doggos and Dragons, a D&D adventure. So these are all PDF forms and available to download. And here are the Nutcracker characters. So these are done really well. Moonlight Minis did a nice. I mean, they're not even they're recognizable as the Nutcracker characters, but they would definitely work in other games. Along with that adventure, here are all the characters to print for your players, and then. We have a PDF and STL bundle, Daniel. So maybe some stats for Big Bad Daniel. Nice. And the other thing that these stood out too, the same kind of stat. I'm sure it's maybe it's system agnostic, but I would imagine 5e weighs heavily. So you have a whole floral dragon range. And of course, the nice thing about STL files is you can scale them. You can print them at any size. So if you want to print something very large for your table, or if you want to scale things down, that's all possible. All right, so that was the December selection. So you can see it's a pretty varied. It's obviously themed because the Nutcracker was very Christmas themed. But here's this is for January, and there's still a few days left as of this recording. There's still a couple days left to get on the subscription in January, so you can start collecting those Dragonbane minis. But Cast and Play is doing it. Looks like merfolk and aquatic monsters, and the Draco Studios with their A Darkness Too Deep, and then some cute dice heads. You get some cute characters in there. Yeah, so Draco Studios. You probably have heard some of these if you looked around at all at storefronts and everything, especially on MyMiniFactory. These are some of their biggest creators. So Dice Heads has a kind of chibi style, a cute chibi style that may work for some people. And then an adventure, a Cast and Play. So this is episode 2, season 1, episode 2. So they're releasing probably with their subscription, their Deep Sea Tales, which I imagine what these guys are supporting. So these are probably the monsters in this adventure. So sorry, these aren't grouped together. And Artificer Minis has some good looking Dragonborn, Magma Salamander, Fire Giant, and a Blind Ogre. Nice. So here's the one shot for the characters referenced here. And then Dice Heads, here's their PDF for their their chibi, their steampunk turtle. If you want stats for the steampunk turtle, there you go. Heroes of Zuntalas. Nice. And this was nice to see. Like I said, this was available during the campaign for the crowdfunding for Dragonbane, but I don't think it's been around for a while. I'm not sure if it's still on the Free League website, but here it is right here. The complete kind of abbreviated rules, but enough for you to play, plus all of the monsters in the entire adventure. So the quick start guide for Dragonbane. So you have those starting minis for the pre-gen, the maps and everything with the grids are in this book. So you can literally try out that adventure on your table right away. And here is the big bad for the first for the Rittermund. So we'll take a quick look at him. Yeah, so here's the white for the Rittermund, who I think they called maybe he's changed. It was originally, I think, the Death Knight in the first printing. They changed a few details of that adventure, but he's dragging that mace around, and that's the first thing that the characters hear. So yeah, I really like. Oh, and you can see, so you can buy him without the subscription. You buy him, but he's a little pricey. But yeah, I think they did a really good job. If you look at the illustrations from Dragonbane, the beautiful work that was done, the digital copies, TitanForge did a great job of adapting the style to miniatures. So that's it. That's what's been offered for the last 2 months. We haven't printed out anything yet, but as you can see, it's a really interesting selection. You're kind of getting a greatest hits of what's popular and what's available on MyMiniFactory. And they're also offering PDFs to support the miniatures. So not only are you getting miniatures that you can print, but you're also getting adventures to play them in. So I thought that was a really nice idea. And let's take a look. So here is, oh, that's right. This is the update. Yeah, this is their last, in their community news on MyMiniFactory, the last little warning: don't miss the 20 STLs and 4 RPG modules that we took a look at from creators. So we'll get those as they get released. We'll get those unveiled. Oh, and they're already previewing. Oh, nice. So here's our preview for February. So we took a look at the first 2 months, and coming up next month, Bestiarum, who does really nice files, real nice demons and kind of hellish stuff. Claymore, Belkasar 3D Prints, and Scaldi Studios. Nice. So another 20 STLs and 4 RPG modules, and our next monster for Dragonbane. And here we go. So here is the Facebook group for Dragonbane, and as you can see, some people have printed and painted the miniatures that are on offer. And nicely, really sticking with the color scheme like this. So here's a blow up of the map. This may be the digital version that was included in the starter set. But there's the minis. There's all 5 minis for your pre-gen characters, and the map that is included. So yeah, they did a great job representing these, and they look great painted. Yeah, so it's a very cool collaboration. I'm really glad to see this. So TitanForge and Free League are a nice thing to see, and I like that MyMiniFactory is going after more popular, because, there's a lot of people a lot of the digital creators are doing alternatives for, miniatures for certain games, or a large variety of miniatures to use in your tabletop settings. But it's nice that they're making official deals as well. So here is unpainted. Here's just nice prints of all 5 of those heroes based. Yeah. So they did a great job with that. And I'm looking forward to, having all of the monsters to be printable. Oh, here we go. These are maybe this looks like it is the white, but I think these might be alternates. All right, so that is the first 2 months of the adventure on MyMiniFactory. So this is replacing their MyMiniFactory Plus kind of premium subscription, and this is their first collaboration. So I believe we're getting a whole year of these, and we'll see how it goes. But so far, I've been really happy. It's a big variety, so maybe not everything is going to be useful for your tabletop, but there's a lot of stuff here, and it all goes into your MyMiniFactory library, so it's there forever. So after the subscription is over, and decent, especially annually, only $750 US. If you pay annually, it's not bad at all. And probably with the, you can make that up. Not if you make a lot of digital purchases, you can probably make that up pretty easily with the discounts that are on offer. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll continue to update. So probably every 2 months. It seems like it might be a good point to take a look every couple of months once these releases come out. But what they've done so far has been really promising, and I can't wait to see more. And if you're interested in the official minis for Dragonbane, because Free League, maybe not as much as Modifius and some of the other RPG makers, Modifius seems to really lean into producing their own official miniatures, and they offer STLs sometimes as well through their website. But it was nice to see Free League. They've done some board games and things, and they're actually have a skirmish game for Mutant Year Zero. But it was nice to see officially licensed minis through them, and that they had TitanForge do them. So I'll put on social media, keep an eye on the Instagram for Upturned Table. If I get any of these printed and painted from this set, I'll be sure to post those and tag those for you so that they're easy to find. So yeah, thank you for watching. So if you liked this quick look at the first 2 months of the adventure featuring the Dragonbane official miniatures, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel to see us go live. We do a weekly kind of roundup of tabletop topics as well as a weekly actual play series. So we're playing Blade Runner by Free League currently. And so I'll see you again next time with another review of the next 2 months, I guess February and March of the adventure. So thanks for watching and see you again. Goodbye.